Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna be playing with some one-stroke, very simple flowers on a dark background. Have a preview of it in here. Awesome way to decorate a client's nails, and I hope you really love this technique the same way I do. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as there is lots of tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays, so let's start. The design, you cannot go wrong. One stroke, absolutely amazing. And we are going to use a background in black. So that's a black ink 183. And you guys know it is an amazing black, which gives you absolutely fantastic coverage, even in a one coat. This was something very unusual for me, because normally with the black you would need quite a decent amount of the coats, like never in a one coat. But make sure you do work through your black so you do not apply it too thick. And then give it a cure. Black, red and white always have to be cured really properly. So 60 seconds cure, and I'm not going to cut it this time. Apply it on the second nail. Work it through it. And then cure another tip. Do the same on this one. And when my tips are gonna be curing, we'll prepare the next things we will need for this amazing design. And actually I will go through and just to don't under-cure my product, I will go and talk with you through the process of mixing the paint. Okay, this one is here. So we are gonna try it and see how it will work with the gel polishes, because you guys ask me really often like why I don't do it with the gels. So I have choose the Purple Rain 242. And what I would usually do is I will choose like a more pigmented colors rather than the pastel ones, because painting with the gel polish might be quite difficult. Like the gel polish is always much thinner consistency, but here is a help of our art gels, and they are absolutely amazing because they've got much higher pigment in them, and they will make our painting much easier. Okay, so I would just pick up the scoop of those white and here. We are also gonna need some nice background, and because I don't want to be buffing the tips and I want to save as much time as possible, I'm gonna choose some Aurora flakes, and we've got them here. Of course I'm gonna go for a pink and purple. So pink and purple, as you can see it, that's the ones I'm using the most. So my first black tip is cooked. I'm just making sure the other ones are cooking nicely as well. And we are gonna just grab those flakes and place them in there. That looks so pretty already, absolutely amazing. Okay, you can even take I will grab the ombre brush and I will just almost brush those flakes into the inhibition layer of the black. That is awesome. So it's nice and flat. Absolutely amazing, because you do not have to buff it, which is fantastic. And then do exactly the same in here. Some purple and some pink. Look how pretty it looks. Okay. Then we are gonna grab the one stroke level 1 brush and start painting the first flower. So I want to actually clean my brush, and I'm gonna show you a trick what I'm usually doing. I should have my acrylic liquid here. So if I didn't use this is a large bottle. If I didn't use my brush for a long time, I want to soften it. And the best and the easiest way to do it is to use the acrylic liquid. Acrylic liquid is much gentle for the brushes, because obviously you use it on your acrylic brush. So what I'm doing is I'm dipping in my brush, and you can see it, it's actually released some paints which are stuck in there. I hope the camera can show it. It had some paint stuck in there. Let me show you. You can, on the wipe maybe it will be more visible. There we are. So it's nicely cleans your brush from any old paint which was stuck in there. Okay, so the brush feels really nice and soft now, but I cannot use it straight away into the gels because like it almost like chemically reacts. So my next step is to take a drop of the UV cleanser, and you can see there is still some residue coming out of it, and then dip in my gel polish, clean it again. So my brush has drinked now the gel polish, and I'm just gonna repeat this step last more time. So this way my brush is getting used to the gel, which is fantastic. Okay, that's my brush prepped. So much preparation, but without of preparation you cannot paint nice. Okay, get it into the shape, and then let's start painting the first flower. So I want to dip in one side of my brush in a white color, and then the other side brush in those purple color, and then mix the colors extremely well. So I want those colors to like really blend extremely well. I don't want them to be separate. I almost want them to be like an purple, and that's what we got it in there. And then paint the first flower. So I'm just gonna do it like an touches of the brushes, like little shakes, and then drag the product in there. And you can see it, what a beautiful mixture of the petals we got in here. Absolutely amazing. Pick up another scoop because my brush didn't drink it enough of the paint yet. And then paint another petal here. Okay, we can do one more on the bottom. And now, because we are painting with the gels, we have to give it a cure to it. So let's cook it. When the hand is curing or the tip is curing, I would go and I would do the design on the next one. So here I want to be working more in the middle. Something small in here, and then a slightly bigger one on the side. One more. And then grab the previous one. Okay, I'm just gonna introduce the pink into my mixture. So now I'm gonna have pink, purple, and white. Again, get the colors to blend really strongly. You don't want to have the white to be as white. And the reason for it is, if you want to outline this design later on, the white is not going to be as visible. Now let's create another petals over it. So my white wants to touch the white, and I'm just painting like a wee small petal here, and another one on the side. So we almost have created like a wee bell shape. And then repeat this process here. And do something on the side. Leave an empty space and paint another one. So it's a really almost like a touches of the brush. Let's cook it. Do exactly the same. Look, I'm using the same mixture which I already have because the colors have blended absolutely fantastic in there. Really tiny one. something bigger in this one. The slower you paint, the nicer results you will get. And then 2 petals here, so 1 empty space, and then the second one. Okay, I'm happy with this one as well, so let's cook it. Grab the D-liner brush for a change. I might actually show you on those 2, that will be plenty. So, white gel. And then we are gonna add some detail. I want to work through my brush just so it does behave really nice. Especially that we are painting over the flakes, so the surface isn't as smooth as you can see it. And then do some sort of leaf shape. Okay, add some detail here and there. Very slowly here, because we have uneven surface. If you want, you can highlight some places of the flower. And now you can see that the white really stands out because we didn't have such a clear white when we was doing our painting. Do not overdo it, just a tiny bit here and there. Perfect. Flash cure it. And then finish off this design. So nice and thin brush, get rid of any fluff. There we are. You can see how thin it is now. Create a leaf shape out of it. And another leaf shape. And another one. So just do like an almost C shape twice. And then join the things together. Exactly the same on the opposite side. So here is actually easier because I've got less flakes and I can paint slightly thinner and nicer. If I would be very fussy, what I would do it is I would apply the top coat, rebuff it, and then I wouldn't have those rough surface of the flakes. It will be much neater to paint over it. Then something for the balance in here. Okay, happy with that. We don't want to overdo it, so just a small detail on the flower, like we can join this one in and highlight it a little bit. Very relaxing painting. I love one stroke, you guys know that. And the brush I have used is a One Stroke level 1. Brilliant. Let's cure it. Finish off with the crystals. So we are just going to grab some crystals. I think it will just give a beautiful look to it. And I've got some moon ones in here, a drop of the base gel. And I'm just going to place some crystals here. And there. Going for a small and tiny ones. So one in here. A really tiny one in there. And 2 more. Yes, happy with that. Don't spoil it. Flash cure it. Base gel again. And now we are gonna place those crystals in here. So the larger one, and then 2 tiny ones. No, come on, stick in. Okay, happy with this one. So flash cured, we can top coat our design, and then you have learned another beautiful way of decorating. I really like it, like looks so pretty and so delicate. Also really strong because of the colors. Look at those aurora flakes, absolutely amazing. It just gives a different dimension to this design. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I think everyone can learn how to paint the one stroke. My one stroke never looked like a one stroke when I started. It was more of a cabbage painting, like, honestly. There is actually even a video when I showed, like, we was doing some live video when I was showing, like, how my first one stroke looked. So guys, it's a really matter of practicing, and you will get there as well. So I encourage you to try out this absolutely amazing and fantastic technique. Okay, this tip is ready almost probably, so I'm just gently placing it over our display. This one is definitely not cured, so even more gently placing it there, just so you can see both of them together at the different angles, so we can see flowers clearly here. And then let's see the blink. So absolutely fantastic designs, and I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed this tutorial. Sending you huge glittery hugs, and bye for now.